I would like to call to the stage a legendary member of Greenwood's community, known for being one of the most successful real estate agents working on your behalf, and also the 2024 recipient of the Woman of Accomplishment from the Business and Professional Women of Greenwood. That's an award I could never hope to achieve. Please welcome Ann Gunby to the stage. She's going to talk about the Capital Project Sales Tax, a group for which she has been one of the commissioners, and looks like they're coming to a close. So I want to hear about how our money is about to be spent. Thank you, Miss Ann.
Good morning. I was talking to Steve Coleman on Thursday, who is the chair of the Capital Projects Sales Tax team. And I was telling him that I was going to speak before the Democratic Party on Saturday. He said, you know, they asked me, but I am working with Models Academy, and I told him I couldn't come. So y'all know why I'm here. And another thing happened. If you saw the paper the other day, you saw where they did a recap of our last meeting. So the only thing I have to say this morning is ditto, because everything I was going to report to you, the Index Journal has already reported. But since I was asked to come, I'm going to do the best I can. And this is Ann Gunby's version of where we are at this point. Okay, I'm going to bring you up to speed as to where we are now. Before we got the Capital Project Sales Tax, there were 5 different subcommittees, and some of you may have served on those committees, those subcommittees. If you are here, would you raise your hand if you served on? Okay, Charles Lewis was on one of those committees. So there were 5 different subcommittees processing over 40 applications that came in. And the applications that came in total $262,330,311. And it came from 5 different categories. I'm not going to name the categories. But those subcommittees narrowed it down to $21,820,268. And now our job as the Capital Sales Tax Commission is to reduce it down to $102,800,000. So in our meeting Thursday, we still have $5 million to cut from the requests that we made. The applications were discussed and recommended by the subcommittees, and they were presented to us. And the commission, I don't know if you know who the commission members are, but there are 3 males, 3 females, and 2 of which look like me, and I'm one of them. So we have met for the last several weeks to go through the applications, and we have prioritized those applications, and we have made additional cuts to those applications, and we still are over budget. We did pull in some applications that were not recommended by the subcommittees, and we have rejected some of those applications also that were recommended by the subcommittee. And some of the reasons that we rejected them were that they did not meet the definition of being for the public. If that particular application had fees attached to it, or that it did not include the public, we did not move that application forward. We're at a point now where we're adjusting the amounts to fit in the projected 102,000, and just so that you will know, the 2016 CPST, we are confident that there will not be a revenue for a shortfall. all of those projects that were approved for 2016, they will be funded. As we move forward to 2014, we will receive approximately $112 million over the next 7 years, and we will be completing our applications hopefully by June the 7th. Two things will happen simultaneously, the first of which is the ordinance to put the CPST on the November 5th ballot will be presented to County Council at their June 18th meeting for the first reading. So if you are intimately curious about what's happening, please attend those county council meetings to find out what's going on, to keep up with what's going on, and to get your questions answered. The ordinance will then be considered for second reading on July 2nd and the third reading on July 16th, and you are invited to attend those. The second thing to happen will be that the Chamber of Commerce will begin their marketing campaign. It is likely that this campaign will include a speakers bureau, social media outreach, and other methods to publicize the 2024 CPST. The marketing campaign will last through the November 5th election. And if you are interested in volunteering or finding out more about the marketing campaign, you can get in touch with Tracy Williams at the Chamber of Commerce office. Any questions? The entities or applications that have been approved thus far, has that been publicized? No, it has not. If you, our meetings are public. You can attend those meetings if you'd like. The public was invited to apply for those funds. You could have applied for that if you had wanted to. I don't see why not. There was nothing to preclude you from applying.
Thank you, Ann. We thank Ann for providing us an update. You know, she was tasked as a community member to help review the applications, but of course she was not in charge of the process. So this just underscores the importance of showing up to those county council meetings. They are the first and third Thursday or Tuesdays? First and third Tuesdays of every month, 5:30, I believe it kicks off for the public. And I've attended. Who's attended those? For the most part, they're very boring. But once in a while, it gets feisty in there. And it's also an open forum for any member of the community to speak. There's rules for it. You got to sign up and fill out something in advance, but you can have your say right there in front of the county council members.